from this Bible study from the 121st number of the Psalm. And he says that I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. Then he goes on to say, my help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He says he will not suffer thy foot. He said your foot to be, he's encouraging you, encouraging us to be moved. He that keepeth you will not slumber. Now he goes on to say, behold, he said, now look now, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Now, this virus, this critical period of time in history, have mankind looking at one another. Looking to the president, we pray for him. But looking to the scientists, the doctors, they're all baffled. They don't have the answer. Men are looking to, and you hear so many different theories and analysis. And you have so much seemingly conflicting opinions. Because man don't have the answer. But we pray for them. But here, men don't really want the answer because it's right here in the Bible. It's right here, right here. Sure, it's amazing how we say we want prayer, we want to pray, some are praying, but they got prayer in one hand and they got fear in the other hand. They don't have total trust in God. We ought to pray. We ought to seek ways and methods. But God here is telling and encouraging you, the church, during this period of time when everybody else is confused. It's like the Tower of Babel. Everybody's speaking a different language. God confused the language. God he can unfuse the language if he wants to, but right now, he wants people's attention. He's stripping everybody. He got people afraid because they don't have a job. They don't know if they're going to lose their home. They don't know where they're going to get the money to buy food. And sure, that's a concern. But God is ready to answer all prayers. My late pastor preached one time that 3 ways God answers prayers. Wait, no, wait a little while. Seems like we're in that wait a little while stage. So this writer here, and if we would just go by the Bible, he says, if my people will call by my name, who will humble themselves and pray and seek my face.
Yes.
Turn from their wicked ways.
Yes.
Then he said, I'll hear from heaven,
Yes.
and I'll heal the land.
Yes.
That's free.
Amen.
He's just talking about his people.
Yes.
His people here. He's talking to his people here through this psalmist. And he says, he was so inspired. This writer says, I. Now, you got to, as I heard Deacon say, you have to have a personal experience with the Lord.
Amen.
I don't mean just, we all know he woke us up this morning. And he started us on our way. But I'm talking about when you went to your max, your limit, and you couldn't do nothing but pray and wait on him and have faith in him, and he came to your rescue when nobody else was there. This is this kind of psalm here. Because he says, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. Now, he didn't say the hill was his help. He's just pointing the direction where you should be looking. The strength that we get is not in the hills yet. It's majestic. It's powerful. But we're looking beyond the hills, where he says, my help cometh from the Lord, which made the hills, which made what we see, the heaven and earth, who made heaven and earth. And then he lets us know, don't you put your trust in man. Don't you put your trust in, that's why some are afraid now. Because you're trusting on what you hear. You're trusting on what you see. God knew this was coming. God knew who was going to be in position right now, from the White House to the Whole House. God knew who was going to be in position. He positioned everybody for this time now. He got everybody in place. But it's our place here to let our light shine. I heard Scott say, this is the time for us to glow. To be positive, not negative. And how do we be positive? Be real. Look to Jesus. He says, my help, not in man. Because man don't know. He's looking for help too. Seems like the line and the up and down is scheduled. It changes almost every day. But God don't change. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. So why are you worried? He says, my help cometh from the Lord. And then he tells you why. Which made everything you see. Everything you don't see. He made it. So that means he's got control over everything. Somebody made something, he got control over it. He know everything about it. Me and you and me. You know, in my prayer, I said, Lord, thank you for being my creator. I don't stop there. And I say, you're my redeemer. I didn't create myself, you didn't create yourself.
Right.
He says, he will not slumber. He will not suffer. Now he goes on to encourage us.
All right.
He says, he will not suffer your foot to be moved. In other words, when all what you hear, and you hear on the news, and you hear that this is happening, you hear this will happen. Some say, you better, and you know, they're doing the best they can. don't go out and don't. They tell you, don't go out, but go get exercise. Why are you going to do that? Stay shut up, but go out, run, take exercise. I mean, how can you do that? You can't run around in your bedroom. How many times you gonna run back and forth to the bathroom? So what I'm saying, it's conflicting, it's confusing to the point where it throws you off balance. But here, if you put your trust in the Lord, he says he won't let your foot to be. In other words, okay, he took care of me yesterday. He took care of me through my storm, my personal storm. He's going to take care of me through this. Through this, how you pronounce it? What? Coronavirus. We'll take care of it through this coronavirus. He took care of us through the Ebola,
Amen.
HIV, all the MS and all that other.
That's right.
He's still the same God that took care of us years ago.
Yes. Amen.
He's a heart fixer and he's a mind regulator.
Yes.
See what she wants. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth you will not slumber.
Yes. All right.
Check it out. See what's going on. Let me tell you. God knows what's going on.
He does.
Oh, yes, he does.
Amen.
When we don't know what's going on. That's basically what it's saying. And while you can't figure it out, he already knows. And he already got it figured out for you when you trust in him.
You're right.
But when you sleeping and slumbering, you don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on now. But one thing about it, we know who do know what's going on. Put your trust. Eyes, in other words, keep your eyes up. He didn't say, look up for a moment. He didn't look down. I will look to the hills. From which, so my help is every day. So I got to keep looking up every day. I got to keep looking up. When I go to sleep, in my heart, I'm still looking up. I still need the Lord. Day and night. That's what he's really saying. I just don't only need him when everything is going good. That's what's wrong with now. The country. I heard one say America was a Christian nation. Now we've got complacent to the point where we don't go to church on Sunday like we used to. We don't pray like we used to. We don't read the Bible like we used to. And even in the church, that's crept in the church. Preachers that got lazy. Closing up the church on Sunday evening. How many people would be saved? This is just mine. How many young people would be saved on a Sunday evening if they would have been in church? Instead of out somewhere on the street. I'm talking about young people who are Christians and so everybody now is, we used to play that game, what was that, freeze? What was that, freeze? Simon says, what was that? Freeze. Simon say freeze. Everybody, God got everybody on a freeze. Freeze. I'll make my lead pastor freeze due to technical difficulty. He knows how to interrupt.
He does. He does.
He got all of our numbers.
Yeah.
And he only got one word. And that's his word. So he have to change it.
That's true.
He have to change his remedy. No prescription to get right.
Yes.
And to get healthy. You want to get spiritually healthy, physically healthy. And by the way, some of you, let me just throw this in here too. Since this shutdown, close up, some of you getting lazy and you're not exercising.
Right.
And I'm looking at you and I'm saying, Lord,
Mercy. Mercy.
the steps you used to take
Right.
when you was busy, you ain't taking them steps anymore.
Right.
Those steps you sitting down now.
Right. You're
Or
right.
laying down. Getting up late.
Yes.
And when you eat, those calories lay down with you.
That's right. That's true.
And they get up with you.
Yes.
I just want to keep that on the mind.
Amen.
So God is interested. He's interested in not only your spiritual life, but your health life too.
Amen.
He wants you to eat healthy.
Amen.
This is why, to me, it seems like he's bringing back cleanliness. The old folks used to say cleanliness is next to godliness. Wash your hands.
Amen.
Clean up.
Amen. Amen.
I got about the men. I've been listening to how so many men are being taken out. And I have mine. I'm a voice mine. But I feel you got to be careful what you're putting in your body. You're weakening your immune system. I just leave it at that. I'm done tonight. I want to say to those who are looking in, look up.
Amen.
Not down.
That's right.
God is your help.
Yes.
But you got to do something too.
Amen.
You got to get up if you have not been going to church. If you have not been reading your Bible, get busy. Praying more, reading your Bible.
Yes.
Even when you're walking outside or whatever exercise you're doing, praise Him. Give Him the praise.
Amen.
God bless you until next time.